Hey, my name's Natasha Nurse. If you don't know who I am, I'm the owner and co-founder of Dressing Room 8, the lifestyle editor for Plus Model Magazine, the host of Our Voices on 90.3 WHPC. I'm a blogger, I'm an influencer, consultant, do lots of different things. But today, what brings us together in this moment, and I'm not going to take up too much time because I know everyone's super busy in life, just wanted to go over a couple of things. So I'm really excited for this year, and I've been excited for this event that I'm about to talk about today for a couple of years that I've been a part of it. But this year I'm really excited to be a speaker and someone who's working on the business development side of the 5th annual Women on the Rise Forum and Expo. I think this is an amazing, unique event, and it's a really interesting opportunity for entrepreneurs in the United States, but definitely especially for the New York area, to come out and come to an event where you're going to be celebrated, educated, and activated in a way that you don't get anywhere else. This was started by the founder, Marcia Guerriere, who is deeply passionate and grounded in just making sure that women entrepreneurs know that they have support, that they have resources, and that unlike other conferences where a lot of women or people attend generally, but I know I've heard from other women like, ugh, I don't want to go to a conference. I'm not going to get anything from this. This is boring, right? Where maybe they're going for their jobs or something like that. This is not that kind of conference. This is a kind of conference where you're going to be walking away feeling like, whoa, where has this been all my life? If you haven't already been a part of the Women on the Rise movement. So just as we're talking, and I will make sure that I include it at the end of this so you guys have the details, you go to womenontheriseny.com for the Expo and Forum details. It is taking place October 19th through the 20th. So now for the first time, it's a 2-day event. It's taking place at LaGuardia Plaza Hotel out in Queens. So all you New York City babies, come out here, feel free. Long Island, you need to show up. Queens, how you doing? It's taking place in Queens, so for sure, Queens folk need to come out. And Brooklyn, how you doing? Staten Island, how you doing? Right? Westchester, everybody. Listen, New York, everybody's welcome. Everyone outside of New York, if you feel like coming for a 2-day event that is going to transform your life, this is what we're talking about. So what are some of the things that you should be expecting from this event? All right. So first and foremost, what I think is really interesting is there are 2 different types of tickets that you can have. You can have just the regular, like general admission, then you can have VIP tickets, right? And VIP, as you know, VIP comes with certain privileges, and one on deck is a VIP lunch with a celebrity guest. And I think that that's really great because when you do go to events and maybe you have higher profile people attending, you don't necessarily always get that one-on-one or more intimate space where you can speak with them. But at the 5th annual Women on the Rise Forum and Expo, you do get that. You get to have lunch with the celebrity guest. So stay tuned to know who that guest is going to be. And, obviously get your tickets now so that you can confirm your space because it is going to be limited VIP tickets available. So get it while it's hot. Again, where do you go? womenontheriseny.com. So that's first thing. Then also, who's a big fan of shopping with small business owners? Right? I think, listen, no discrimination against big conglomerates and corporations, but there's also really a really special movement that's been going on in this world with, especially here in the United States, right? With small businesses, right? We have like Shop Small Business Saturdays, right? Like our economy is fueled by the growth that we have, not only on the bigger top side of things, but also on the smaller side, right? So having small businesses is important, but not only that, it's important for us to be able to support these businesses. So why not at a conference like this where it's by women for women to be able to shop and support women small business owners where you can get that specialty item that maybe you wouldn't have gotten because you don't necessarily live in that small business owner's town, or maybe you didn't come across their Etsy page or where they're doing business on their website, right? So this is a really great opportunity for you to connect with some small business owners, to shop with them. But then also, if you are a consultant, a web designer, a coach, an author, this is a really great opportunity for you to connect with these small business owners for you possibly doing business with these people, right? So that's a really cool opportunity. Next, what is on deck is something that's really, really exciting. So this is the Women on the Rise Small Business Pitch Contest with HSN this year. So they've had their business pitch contest before, but now HSN is on board. Now, what does that mean for you? That means that if you have a business and you maybe have this amazing soap company, right? Or maybe you have this cool product that transforms closet organization, or whatever you're doing that you're like, you know what? My product would sell lots and loads of money if only I was on a platform like HSN. Guess what? It is up to you to apply to see if you can be a part of this pitch contest. So get more details for sure at womenontheriseny.com, but also you can feel free to connect with me. And you know what I will do? I'll also put in that link for you to put in that application if you are specifically interested in the HSN pitch, the small business pitch your business contest, because if you want to get in front of potentially 90 million people, this is your opportunity to do so. And there is no excuses, right? If you're like, if only I could get this in front of, okay, boom, boom, now's your time. So I expect after this live stream to see lots and lots of applications be going in, guys, because it's really, I think HSN is a wonderful platform to be a part of. And wouldn't it be really great for you to be able to, hey, have that as one of the added benefits of attending this conference, right? So that's just like one piece of it, but that's like a major piece. So I'm super excited. I'm super excited to see all the businesses that are going to be pitching that day. And I'm really excited to see the products that potentially will go onto the HSN platform, right? So I think that that's super, super huge news. Next, network with like-minded women in business. So why is networking important? Well, if you follow me on dressingroommate.com, you know that I am definitely a proponent of networking. If you've followed any of the content that I've put out, my classic phrase I say all the time is your net worth is your network. So it's important for you to be surrounding yourself with people who are not only going to help uplift you, who are going to inspire you, who are going to activate you and motivate you, but also you want to surround yourself with people who are kind of in the similar, kind of flow with you. Now, obviously you want to have people in different stages in life so that it helps further you along, but it is also really wonderful. I would say some of my favorite conversations I've had, one that I had today, is with someone who is an entrepreneur, someone who is trying to figure out different methodologies for getting out their message, for getting out their business. Why? Because it's affirmation in that, like, you're doing what you're doing, you're trudging along, you're trying to figure out what's going on. And it's great to have someone else to bounce thoughts off of, right? To have someone else to speak to and say, hey, what are you doing that, I really like that you're doing this. How did that work out, right? Like to also gain insight in how other people's social media campaigns are going, how certain events or things that they're doing in their business are proceeding. It gives you wonderful context. So it is key to not just be, even if you're a solopreneur, right? And you're like, I got this, I'm doing my own thing. Are you talking to others? Do you know what they're going through? What are their common challenges? Are there local challenges that are kind of affecting many entrepreneurs, right? Get that insight. Go to a conference where you're going to be able to speak with people who are on a similar journey to you, who can maybe they're further ahead on certain things and they can help you as you're looking to grow your business and your practice. And again, who are the ideal people, right? You're like, Tasha, well, who should be coming to this? Are you an author? Are you a coach? Are you a consultant? Do you have a product or, multiple different services? Maybe you design websites. Maybe, the type of businesses that potentially could benefit from this are endless. So it's really about the person who's looking to grow in their business, the woman who's looking to grow in their business, the woman who's looking to start a business. This is a wonderful avenue to give you the resources for that. There's so many people I speak to who are like, I want to start a business. I just don't know how. Okay. I I get it. You want to start, right? But here's an avenue for you to be able to get that insight so that there are mistakes that you can avoid. And as you know, I don't believe in mistakes or failures, but it's a common terminology that people use, right? Why even go down that road if you don't have to, right? So this event is for you. This event is for the woman who's looking to grow her business, start her business, expand business opportunities, also expand her comfort zone. A lot of us, sometimes there's a distinction, right, between the introvert entrepreneur and the extrovert entrepreneur. I happen to be the extrovert, but for those of you who are the introvert maybe, and you aren't necessarily fully comfortable with always talking about yourself, talking about your business. I personally I'm one of the speakers. I'm going to be doing a speed networking event at Mixer, and I'm super excited to get in front of all of you to make sure that we work through those challenges. There is nothing to fear, right? When it comes to speaking with people, it's all about having quality and memorable conversations. But the only way to do that is to do it. You've got to get out there. So if you haven't booked a conference for yourself this year, 5th Annual Women on the Rise Forum and Expo is the perfect opportunity for you to say, okay, yeah, I can do that in October 19th to the 20th, for you to come down to New York. We're talking the LaGuardia Plaza Hotel, and have some fun, have some growth, have some activation, inspiration, motivation together with people who are doing it and have been doing it for many, many years, and also be networking with people who are, for starting out in their journey, right? Just a mix of people women specifically, who are looking to grow and move forward. So does that sound exciting? That sounds exciting to me. I'm like practically going to jump out of my chair, ladies and gentlemen. So bear with me. All right. So we talked about that. Also, what's also interesting with conferences and the 5th Annual Women on the Rise Forum and Expo is we have a lot of different speakers, and not all the speakers have been announced, but if you go to womenontheriseny.com, you'll see who the speakers are so far that have been listed. And, with business, I myself included, right? I think it's always great to get affirmation for things that you're doing good, right? And things that are working well in your business. But there's so much that we don't know, right? There's so many things that you want to learn, and you're like, how do I find the time? Well, conferences and events like this, these are great opportunities for you to condense kind of information that maybe might take you 3 to 6 months to acquire because you kind of get delayed in the process. You're like, I'm going to start this book, JK, I'm going to read it 6 months later. Why not condense and get information for things that you need to know, things that are going to be affirming what you know is good, and kind of how you can fine tune things, learn things that you should be avoiding, learn things that you didn't even know, have any clue about, right? Take that in 2 days, walk away with actual practical information that can help you and help make you understand what are the next steps. Because that's another thing that a lot of times as entrepreneurs, we don't spend enough time thinking about, right? So if you're like, oh, I'm so busy, I have emails and right? Like we all have a million things to do. Gotcha. But what's the next step, right? Like just recently, I was just asked, what's the next level for your business? What's going to take you from point A to point B, right? And if you can't answer that question, I think this 2-day event will be a wonderful opportunity for you to get the insight, for you to be able to come to a conclusion and figure out what that answer is for that question, right? What's it going to take for you to make this business more successful? What's it going to take for you to grow your brand? What's it going to take for you to get the message out to the masses, right? If like for HSN, right? That's a life-changing opportunity, right? But if you don't take advantage, then you're missing out. So I just want to make sure, and I'm going to have other types of events like this and live streams like this where we can talk about it. So, and if you have questions, again, I love to talk with you, not just at you. Feel free to chime in. And of course, I'll put my email. You can always email me, natasha@dressingroom8.com. if you have, additional questions. But what's it going to take? What's it going to take for you to take your business to the next level? And if you don't know the answer, I think the 5th Annual Women on the Rise Forum and Expo is going to help you a long way with getting an answer to that question. All right. So just a couple more things. Another thing that people forget about events like these is that there is tremendous personal growth that can also come from interacting on a business kind of focused event. Why? Because your business doesn't just operate in a vacuum, right? It's not just like, oh, I'm Natasha, da, da, da. Oh, and to the left we can open the store and then we'll find Dressing Room 8. Like, no, like I am my business, right? Like we're one and the same. And so as my business is growing, is there an opportunity for me to have personal growth developments from this? Yes, absolutely. I might learn about a woman who's running a business who maybe she can help me with like a nutritional thing that I'm looking for. Or maybe there's another woman I'm going to speak to and she can help me get started on, a fitness thing or a spiritual thing or something for my business, but that also has a personal benefit, right? The amount of ways that you can grow and develop and enhance isn't just relegated to business development, but it's also personal growth and personal development. Maybe I also am speaking to a woman business owner and she's just telling me she does this activity on the side, has nothing to do with her business, but that activity is something I've always wanted to do. I learn about it, I get activated, I do it, and it transforms my life, right? Like you just don't know what you can learn from an event like this. So I really encourage you to go to womenontheriseny.com to check out the speakers, learn a little bit more about the event, get your tickets, share, spread the word, right? Sharing is always caring, ladies and gentlemen, and make sure that you commit to having 2018 offer you the transformation that you wanted. Every single year, people start the year off and say, oh, I want to transform. And they don't, right? Or they do, and then they fall off. Don't be one of those people. Commit to it. If you wanted a transformation this year, whether it's in your business, whether it's in your personal life, I really think that this event is going to do wonders for you. And I'm super duper excited to be a part of that and to be hopefully a part of the transformation that you're looking to receive. So, definitely go to womenontheriseny.com and get more details. And of course, I'm a resource, right? As a person who's going to be a speaker and a part of the event, holler at your girl. Right? I'm not a mind reader. That's not one of the titles that come after my name. I wish it would be, because then all I would be doing is having live streams and I'd be like, you're thinking, right? And we would be like this whole phenomenon. It'd actually be like a really cool TV show. So any TV producers, tuning in, if you're looking for someone to pretend to have that skill, I'm all about it, right? But sadly, I'm not a mind reader currently in my life. So if you have a question, if you have something that you want to talk about, if you're like, oh, maybe I should be a vendor at this, or, ooh, I'm interested in, learning more about the speakers or something, holler at me, right? You go to the website, but then also email me, natasha@dressingroom8.com. Okay. And then we talked about, comfort zone. But the last thing I would say is just, I challenge you. I challenge you to take your business further, right? So even if you're like, we'll go through different examples before we, bring this to a close. But, say you're an author and you just wrote your book and you got it out there. Maybe it's up on Amazon and you're like, now what? I need to sell it, but how do I do that, right? Well, what's your social media plan like, right? What's your marketing plan about? Have you considered pitching, doing talks about your book? How are you using social media to promote your book? How are you using your own personal and professional network? Have you put together thought about events that could be correlated with your book? Have you talked to other people who have ongoing events that maybe your book or your platform would be a nice collaboration with, right? Thinking about ways to take whatever you're doing and take it to the next level, right? So we just talked about an author. Maybe you're a coach like me and you're like, you know what? I want to, I'm really I'm starting this new type of program. I'm really interested in targeting, maybe women, entrepreneurs, right? Wow. Well, this would be a really cool event for you to consider being able to network and share. What are you doing? What are you doing with women entrepreneurs? What exactly is your coaching program going to be offering us, something that we don't already have out in the market? Right? This would be a great opportunity to do that. Maybe you're the person, you're like, well, I had this really great idea yesterday. I just don't know what to do. So first of all, Google. I will tell anybody this. Google.com is always going to be your BFF. But then secondly, you've got to get out there. You've got to talk to people online, in person, and you've got to figure out how do you build out this great idea that you have, and you don't just let it sit and hide it from the world, but that you share and build something that you're deeply passionate about, right? This is a wonderful event for you to be a part of so that you can not necessarily, go and tell everybody about your idea, but that if you're working, say you're working on you're handling the legal side of things and you're handling the business side of things, but now, a part of the business development that you need is to, maybe you need some people to test, maybe you have a new app and you need testers. This would be a great event. Maybe you're looking to have an event like your own, and maybe it involves entrepreneurs, and maybe it could, some of the people you meet here could be a part of this event that you're planning, right? The opportunities are endless. That's essentially what I want you to take away from this, that if you want to start something, if you want to grow something, if you want to challenge yourself to be bigger, this is the event for you. So again, if you're coming in late, what am I talking about? My name's Natasha Nurse. I'm talking about with the 5th annual Women on the Rise Forum and Expo. Get all the details at womenontheriseny.com. This event is taking place October 19th to 20th at LaGuardia Plaza Hotel. I'm a speaker. I'm part of doing business development. So, I'm a wonderful resource for you. If you're interested in being a vendor, if you're interested in being a part of the event, holler at your girl for sure. But I really want you to invest in yourself, invest in getting tickets so that you can take yourself and your business to the next level. And I'm really honored and privileged to be a part of it. And I can't wait to meet everyone who's going to be in attendance. So with that, if there are no questions, I think I'm going to jump off. Let me just see. Any questions? No? None so far. So I'm going to, at the end of this, I'm going to put my email address, natasha@dressingroom8.com. I'll put womenontheriseny.com so you can check out more about the event. And then also for those of you interested in potentially getting your product in front of 90 million people with HSN, I'm going to put in that application link so that you can apply to pitch your business. And I think it's going to be amazing. I'm so honored to be a part of it, and I'm so excited. So thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this. If you didn't watch this live and you're watching it on the replay, I appreciate you. And always feel free to reach out to me. I'm always looking to network. It's my life motto is to learn something new and meet someone new every single day. And I'm grateful to be able to do that through my business. I'm grateful to be able to do that through social media. So just holler at me, right? I'm super, super accessible. Feel free to talk. And thank you for watching. And I hope to see you at the 5th annual Women on the Rise Forum and Expo. All right. Be good, guys. Bye.